Hi, welcome to Tomb Raider Part 4. This is a... Where did we leave off? We had just made it halfway to the signal tower. And now we are encountering... I just stopped at a base camp for... well, not for the night, but we'd had a video recording thing, so it seemed like a good place to break. Anyway, here, sneaking into the building proper, there's a dude up there with a searchlight. There's another guy with a mounted gun, which I learned to my detriment. I got shot in the face, so you're seeing the second run at this. But there's 4 guys here in total. That first guy, then 2 guys here, but the other 3 after the first one will have the spotlight on them periodically. So you just need to time the movement between them. See, now the spotlight will go down there to him, and then I can get him because it'll take a while to come back. And that's that dealt with. So then I ran around for a bit, looting corpses and looking for secret things. There aren't really that many to see, and headed on into the building. Now, nothing up here to the right, despite me having repeated looks at it. I just kind of wanted to peep around the corner here, but apparently peeping around the corner was enough to alert them to my presence. And at this point I still hadn't worked out how to fend off melee attackers. In fact, all you have to do is tap the Y button, which is the same one you get basically in all the quick time prompts. But I get trained on that later in this mission. But it would have been good to know it, because I'm getting rushed quite a lot. Anyway, I guess their intention is for you to take it a bit more stealthy. Well, there's a couple of guys up here as well. We'll have a look at them. Come on, fellas, where are you? No, first of all, obviously, looting. Looting always comes first before killing with me. It's the same in pretty much every game I play. If there's stuff to loot, I'll ignore people attacking me, because I can always restart, but the loot might disappear. What's funny, though, is that actually the corpses will disappear if you have to reload. So if you've checkpointed and not looted corpses, you lose out. Anyway, that guy down, there's another one popping around the corner because I'm using my gun and they're fully aware of where I am. But I get away with a couple of half-decent headshots there. And then I'm running around to go and loot the corpses and realise there's a guy over the other side. So alright, maybe I can use this mounted gun. Unfortunately you can't, it seems to have blown up. And after getting a couple of decent headshots, this guy proves remarkably elusive. Clip him a couple of times, but then managed to make him set fire to himself, which is always pleasing. Then I ran back and just wanted to make sure I hadn't missed anything, and coming around this way, there's one of the searchlights. Heading up here, and then I saw something shiny, so obviously I had to run around and get it. I like the way she puts her hand out on stuff. I don't know why I like it, but it feels authentic. It's like a nice touch. Anyway, I ziplined down here into this and then crashed, so excuse the reload there. But heading through here, we're basically into the base proper now. So sneaking around, careful, there's a document to pick up. And in here there are 5, we've got to switch the gas off there, but in here there are 5 tapestries to burn. And I managed to find them all on the first run through, which was quite nice. So you'll be able to see where they are if you're still looking for them, but I will do breakout videos after I finish my playthrough of this. Here there's 2 guys standing around a barrel, and it just seemed too good an opportunity not to blow them up like that, because I haven't really had that. I haven't played with barrels yet, so it seemed like a smart idea. Here, this right in the eye. It's harsh, but it makes me laugh. I shouldn't. That's kind of sick, but whatever. Video games in you, I guess. Then just running around having a bit of a loot here. There's some stuff in there. Those, what are they, cupboards? Not really cupboards, I don't know the word I'm looking for, but those things contain a bunch of salvage. Here's the first of the tapestries to set fire to, and there was a flaming thing there. Lockers, that's what I mean, not cupboards, lockers. Anyway, yeah, set fire to that one, and that's 1 of 5, and I'll point out the other ones as we go through. Although, you'll see me do them. Then up here, I was just wondering where do I go next, and it's up here and a dude just comes out of nowhere at me. So that was kind of annoying. So I shot him. Boom, boom, boom! The bow is not a great close quarters weapon, but I'm actually looking forward to one of the skills which is going to allow me to stab people with an arrow at close range. I can't get through there, so it's up here and into here, and I got a bit confused in this room initially. So I will cut ahead. She kept saying that glass looks weak, and I was like, she can't mean that glass, because that glass looks reinforced. It's got like the fence inside it. I don't know, hardened glass? Hardened fence glass? I don't know, anyway. There's a tapestry just to my left there, and there's one in the next room. So I ended up using up all the lanterns and then reloading because I realised they were there for a reason. There's the first tapestry there. So what you basically do is climb up here, and then it took me a little while of faffing around in here, but there's, if I just used what's it vision immediately, like now, there we go, there's one of those to a valve to open, and that's releasing some gas. Nowhere to run, outsider. So now the lamps make sense. So you climb back up there, obviously, grab a lamp and toss it through. Skaboom! Now you may have noticed that dude was carrying a machine gun. Well, he's not anymore. So we're going to pick it up. There's another tapestry just there on the right. You may have glimpsed it. There's the machine gun.
Just end me. Please.
I figure if I'm ending it, I may as well get headshot experience, right? Seems rude not to. Anyway, through here there's 2 GPS caches in this mountain base, and I think that's one there flashing that I missed repeatedly. Because watching this playthrough back, I'm like, ugh, there it is, because that was perplexing me. But anyway, I ended up running around for a good long time here, looking for a fire to light those tapestries, but didn't find one, so I carried on through here, and it's obviously a bit of an ambush. And I died, but it's quite a brutal death, so I thought I'd let it play out. Poor Lara, I'm sorry Lara. Anyway, second attempt, I kind of knew what was coming, so I was able to perform a little better. A couple of headshots, and then I ran out of ammo, which annoyed me because I thought I'd found some, but it must have been pistol ammo. But there is some more machine gun ammo, and then it's just a question of dealing with these guys. And this room was a little bit tough, just because you've got a mix of guys shooting at you and chucking those Molotovs. So the problem is, as soon as you get up, there you go, as soon as you poke your head out to shoot, they will start shooting at you, and as soon as you pop back down, you'll get Molotoved and have to break cover. So here's where you get trained on how to shove. There we go. So it stuns someone melee attacking you. Take it in the butt. And then there's just one guy left here, who's alternating between Molotovs, and of course I had to reload after lining up a beautiful headshot, and now he scampers off, so I just close in on him. Yeah. Now there's a campfire up just above where we are now, and I'll show you how to get to that in a minute, and underneath there's some goodies. But I'm going to cut now, back and forth quite a lot. Opened that door, ran off to find a fire. There's a GPS cache tucked away there. That's one of 2, which is why I think the other one was back there where we saw that flashing light. Ooh. Up here I was going for that fire to finally be able to torch those tapestries, and this dude dropped down and it was a bit of a bunghole. And there we go, finally light the torch. And then ran back, got the other tapestries there. There we go. Found a campfire up here, as I pointed out. That's in the room where we just had the firefight. So didn't actually do anything at the campfire just yet. I've got a skill point to spend. But just directly underneath is the 4th tapestry, or the 4th banner, and a few bits of loot. Then I took ammo capacity at the campfire, upgraded that, and also upgraded my submachine gun with some salvage. You can see my salvage is now down. And then just through here there's a fire behind me there, but I won't show running back to that. I went back and grabbed the fire to get the last tapestry, so yay for tapestries! And then through here you find the console.
Manually through the maintenance panel.
So you speak to Alex and he tells you to find the maintenance panel. Oh, simple enough.
Well, you're gonna have to find it first. On those old towers, they installed those panels high up. I mean, way high up.
Oh yeah, right.
So then a little bit of looting in here. And then the way out, it's sort of signposted pretty aggressively, like there's arrows and stuff. I don't know. I did enough ranting in the first video. I'll stop ranting now. And then you basically just push forward here. The frame rate was a bit iffy. Whenever steam would pop out, it was like it was having to load something, so it kind of skittered. But I've sped it up regardless, and then just smashed the attack button, the melee button, to get through there.
This isn't normal.
Which is true, right? Snow, why is there suddenly snow when it was kind of raining before? I guess it was just so they could show the snow off, and to be fair, it looks really beautiful, so I can't really begrudge them that. Then walking across here, I was just like, that is very pretty indeed. But have I just seen something? Is that something down there that I could pick up? Anyway, there's a GPS cache. Whoa, hello, dude. Waggle the stick, tap the kick button. Ah, sploosh. Then there's a GPS cache just around the back here. And then there's a big old firefight working our way up here. So I've kind of sped it up. I got shot in the face a couple of times there, so I've just restarted. There's 3 guys here. I should really have used the bow because the zoom on the bow is the nicest. Then headed around here, and there's some guys up there. I quite like the fact that he zip lines down, and you see some guys zip lining later as well. It's neat. I approve. Approved! Tomb Raider. Approved! Then I died. So, on this bit, and it actually started me here. I got up onto the roof and was shooting at them, and they just ended up killing me, and then it started me here with some very obvious red barrels to shoot. So, thank you, game, for making it easy on the restart. I kind of like that. Like, you died, we're not going to dial down the difficulty, but we're going to kind of signpost what you should have done. That's a neat way to do it. Guy coming up here, and I've already forgotten how to defend against melee. There we go, headshot. And then sneaking my way up here, I was kind of happy with that headshot. Having another look around for loots, there's a little bit up here, just some salvage and stuff, and a document. And then over here, this is pretty much the final area. Zipline! Finisher! Love it. And headshot there. Boom! And then these guys, well, that guy, headshot, but these 2-3 proved a little bit trickier. And I've sped this up. It took me a while to actually get them. They just ended up molotoving me aggressively and chasing me off the roof, so I dropped down there to regain my health. Because you know when the screen goes black and white, that's never a good thing. There we go. And I didn't kill him, but he dropped his Molotov and set fire to himself to a large degree, and then got the headshot. And it's interesting, you can kind of wing them a little bit and still get the experience for the headshot. There we go. But got him too. And then there was some running around and looting. But when I drop down here, it's Captain Cutscene.
Out of the way! She's running!
So here it's like, you have to dodge, use the B button, and you kind of skitter around, and that opens him up for an attack, although it obviously requires that you can aim. So this is probably quite painful to watch. Come on, Lara, you can do it. There we go. There was a bit of a Benny Hill moment there where I was just running around from him, seeing if I could get him to open up. But in the end, I got one decent headshot on him in a second, I think. There we go, and that knocks his helmet off. And then the next one, this one here, got him there. Quick draw McGraw. So, and got a bow part for the pleasure. And I'm going to find the next bow part in a crate in the next playthrough. But it's, I'm kind of interested to see that sometimes from bad guys, I guess key bad guys, and sometimes from just crates and stuff. Anyway, he's dead. I set fire to him, blew up the petrol tank on his back. Then, obviously, the obligatory running around looking for loots. Very few. There's a lot of ammo, but I'm kind of full. And then in here, there was another locker to open with a bunch of salvage. There was a... what else? Sorry, I probably could have cut this. Not could, probably should have cut this. Anyway, set fire to that. There's some salvage in there, and then there's a little door that you can jimmy open there. For some reason I didn't go into initially. But in here there's treasure with, no, it's a relic, I don't know, of some kind, bit of experience. And then out here to a campfire, where I picked up, I think I had a new skill, Ah, there's a document tucked behind it. There we go. Pain tolerance. I figured since I died a couple of times in the last firefight, being able to take more damage before going down was a smart move. And then it's basically a lovely climb up the radio tower. So you've learned a new skill here, kind of shimmying across a rope, which is actually useful. That's going to come in very useful later. Then up this ladder.
Okay, here goes.
And you basically, this is an extended cutscene where you just push up. But it's got some moments. Ah, that was close, Lara. And to be fair, it does look kind of amazing. Well, I should say all kinds of amazing. Then up to here, and then this. I mean, like the sea and the sky and stuff. Ah, birds! Watch out, Lara. And then another climb up here. And then this bit. I'm pretty scared of heights, and I've got to say I was leaning in towards my monitor at the time. And this was like, way. But then it's a scary climb up here. I would not be having fun doing this, I'll be honest. And again, I like the way the cutscenes seamlessly become action scenes. It's efficient. Efficient's the wrong word. Nice. Just it's enjoyable. It's not jarring. But anyway, here we are, up at the top of the radio tower. So pull out the thing. I've cut various bits of this out because honestly it goes on for too long. She calls Alex. Alex explains that she needs to fiddle with the controls, and you get to play with the controls here. That's the only interactive bit. So finding the thing and then playing with the squelch. There we go. And then we make contact with aircraft 1777A, or I don't know, something. And they're like, okay, we know your rough location, you need to set up a signal so that we can find you. So we are going to go and create a big fire somewhere. But, for the time being, that's where we're going to leave it, with this huge zip line just waiting to happen. So I will see you in the next video. They're both uploading now, so the 5th one may be up by the time you watch this. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Bye!